We're going to talk about who the best 3-year-old is in the country. And we're going to start off by watching the Kentucky Derby right now. And as you see, Two Phil's made an early move on some fast fractions as well. Ran a huge race. Look at this horse. He's a really nice horse on the rail. Two Phil's was 9-1 this day on the Kentucky Derby. As you're going to see in the blue silks on the outside, Javier Castellano and Mage making a bold move. And also on the outside of that, in the purple, you're going to see Angel of Empire. These three horses pretty much dominated this race. As you see, Two Phil's on the rail, game as heck after those fast fractions, running his life out. Mage in the middle running hard, and Angel of Empire flying on the outside. But Mage was the victor this day, and you can't take anything away from that. Now, as you watch this gallop out, I did see something very interesting. I don't know if you guys could see it as well, but it looked to me that Mage was really tired after this race. Look, his ears are down. He looks drenched. Two Phil's actually had his ears up, and he looked okay. I think Two Phil's is a really nice horse, and if you run 9 furlongs, Two Phil's could be your best 3-year-old in the country. As we watch the replay again, Two Phil's ran so good. It's heartbreaking that he lost. I mean, he just ran a lights-out race while making that early move on fast fractions. And then you got Mage in the middle, who ran a big race with very little bottom. He didn't have a lot of foundation. So for him to get up there with that lack of experience was really impressive. So these three horses pretty much dominant. And let's not take away anything from Angel of Empire as well, who looks to be a nice 3-year-old as well. Now, after this race, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Preakness. But before that, just follow me on Twitter. I'm TrackGABE on Twitter. I also have the best group on Facebook. I founded it. Corey the dog's on there as well, and a lot of people. So just please go on Facebook and go to Live and Breathe Horse Racing. 7,000 people strong right now as I make this video, and we got the best handicappers, the best minds. Just, you got to go on there. If you're a newbie or a seasoned vet, it works out for both of those groups. Live and Breathe Horse Racing on Facebook. You will not regret it. We have a lot of fun. We do free contests. We do it all. We have a lot of fun. So please, once again, Live and Breathe Horse Racing group. It's on Facebook. You can't miss it. And you can follow me on Twitter, TrackGABE. That's TrackGABE on Twitter. And we're going to have a really good time. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to watch the Preakness now, which National Treasure ran a big race, and also Blazing Sevens as well. As you look at the race right now, you see that National Treasure has the lead. Going pretty good fractions, 46-4. Blazing Sevens ran a big race in this race as well, and I'm not going to lie to you. I had a wager on National Treasure in this race, and I actually thought Blazing Sevens was going to win when he came at him in the stretch. I was like, look at this. Blazing Sevens looks like he's ready to roll, but Johnny Velasquez, the Hall of Famer that he is, he kept the horse alive in the stretch and prevailed in the end. Now let's watch this National Treasure. Looks like he's running pretty good. Blazing Sevens on the outside looks like he's going to pass him the whole time, and he does for a little while. But then Johnny V and his left-handed stick, one of the best left-handed sticks in the history of horse racing, got him to change leads at the end and prevail. So that was National Treasure. Now, that was a pretty good race. A lot of people think National Treasure could be the best 3-year-old in the country. And then we're going to watch the Florida Derby. Now, Mage ran in this race as well, and you could really argue Mage was the best horse in this race. I mean, he didn't break good. He made an early move. Look at this early move he's making right now. Forte ran out of his mind in this race as well. If you look at this race, Forte had no business winning this race at the 8th pole, at least in my opinion. So as you see, Mage made a real early move. Luis Saez moved him a little too early, and that probably cost him the race. But Forte, take nothing away from Forte. Look at him. I mean, look at this point right now, Mage looks like he's the winner. How does Forte get up? Forte found a way to win, and this also is another 3-year-old that we must consider as one of the best 3-year-olds in the country. Now, is it one of these 3-year-olds or is it somebody else? You tell me in the comments. And again, Live and Breathe Horse Racing Group and TRACKGABE on Twitter.